Hi, lads. Hope you're having a rocking Wednesday. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, rat milk has a higher fat percentage actually than cow's milk. It's like it's got all the qualities of milk, like better than cow's milk. Thank you very much for waiting for me, lads. Thank you. Yeah, well, it wasn't the goat milk. It wasn't I haven't actually eaten all that much today. I had half a coffee and yeah, I hadn't even eaten lunch yet, which is usually what I throw up. Now I had half a coffee and yeah, I was like, don't like that. So I think you can obtain human milk, right? I think people sell their milk. You know, you have to ask for it. No shit when they haven't. I've had blood tests and stuff, and good news is I've kept my vitamins up despite all the vomiting, which is great. Because I'm on loads of supplements, you know, I rattle when I walk and stuff. But that, you know, that's great because that's not getting worse. But long wait times to see anyone more specialized, so. And I think you can buy it, Rooks. I think some people will sell their excess if they make too much. No human milk on Google Shopping. Really? I'm actually quite surprised. I'm surprised you can't get it from... I don't know why it seems like something like, you know, AliExpress would sell. Check Etsy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Or eBay, maybe. Yeah. No, so I can't have anything too invasive done. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace. Where is my supplier? I just asked your mum, Harmer. No, yeah, I bet Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. Etsy is for makers. AliExpress is for expressors as well, so. Is human milk... I've heard people say human milk is gross, though. Like to adults, they say it tastes gross. I'm sure babies really love it, but... Let me look this up. Oh, there we go. Sweet and creamy. Heavily sweetened almond milk or melted ice cream. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good, but I've heard people say they don't like it. Are we sponsored by it? So that if I ever forget where I am, Duck, I just need to look in the mirror. Oh yeah, 100% Duck. Yeah, and there are milk banks that you know, people who have too much can put in for people that don't have enough. Zach!
This one is for shit one.
You very much the £5 donation, Zach. Thank you. And Shitwind, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Zach as well. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, both of you. Yeah, you can you dehydrate human milk? I was coming on thinking I was gonna be playing Syberia today, but can you dehydrate human milk? Yeah, you can, because you can get yeah, you can buy milk powder. Yeah, freeze dry it. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't... I'm surprised there's no one on Etsy selling freeze-dried milk, to be honest. Freeze-dried human milk. Dried human milk. Oh, yeah! Oh, no, people are just selling donkey milk. I saw someone was selling it, but it is just donkey milk. Do people sell donkey milk because is donkey milk closest to human milk? Yeah, there's lots of articles about it, but no one's selling it, unfortunately. Do the antibodies survive the drying? I guess what if it was freeze-dried? Don't buy donkey milk. We were trying to buy human milk. But all we can get is donkey milk. What is closest milk to human milk? I'm going to be put on some kind of list. Donkey milk is closest to human milk. So if you do want to buy human milk, you might have to buy donkey milk instead. Horse milk is also apparently quite close. Zebra. The animal milk closest to human milk is zebra. It contains 2.2% fats. Human milk contains 4% fat. 1.6 protein compared to 1.3 in human milk. 7% lactose, whereas human milk is 7.2% lactose. 89% water, and human milk is 90% water. Despite the close relevance, zebra milk is hard to find in normal grocery stores. Okay, yeah, it's hard. Like they say, it's hard to find, as if there is a grocery store somewhere out there that has human milk.
I join and you're talking about horse milk. Not at all shocked or surprised.
Pixels, if you have a craving for human milk, you just gotta drink some zebra milk. What about dog milk? Ooh. I don't even want to know what do we want to know? What is dog milk like? That's gonna put me on a list. No, nobody's oh my god. Let me just read you. I'm not going to click on the webpage, but dogs are known for their love of milk. But have you ever wondered what dog milk actually tastes like? As pet owners, we often find ourselves curious. Do we? Excuse me? Wow, how weird. What a weird... How strange. I was just gonna have a look to see whether you can buy zebra milk. Oh wow, people have posted pictures of zebra milk, and yeah, that's... How do I buy some? Can I buy any? How do I purchase this? Wait, Leah, don't tell me how to buy it. We are JC. You for gifting a sub to Badger Milk. Thank you. I'll look it up. I'll take one for the team. Apparently is a name for a strain of weed. That's nice. I don't know how to make it not bring up that. What do I like? Milk. I just want the milk. It's not going to give me the milk. It's only giving me the marijuana strain. We are going to Syberia today. We were just talking about milk. JC, what's your favorite kind of milk? It's kind of like, it kind of makes me worried, Jordan, that other people have badger milk. Like, I just want maybe lactose. I'll just type in. What's up?
Hello, is that Costa? I would like a latte with zebra milk, vanilla syrup, extra foam, extra stripes, please.
They probably could do it with some like chocolate sauce. Thank you very much. You very much, Pixels. Thank you. And Craig, happy Wendy Wednesday. A new offering on the merch store. No, I mean, there is new merch coming, but we didn't think of Badger Milk before. We didn't think of it early enough. I'm sorry. Wow, there is within the next 4 weeks, I would say, new merch coming. I should have done milk theme. It's too late to change it now. How would I even... Oh, Christ. Is it too loud? It's maybe just too loud for me. You would like me to change it? I would not even. Plush Susie. Nothing could replace. Nothing could imitate the real thing. You could even stuff it with her first so it smells bad. Yeah, so we've been on a milk hunt recently. Oh, this game does pause when I tab out. Yeah, we've been on a bit of a milk hunt because I can't have a lot of different milks. So I can inform you that if you can't drink cow's milk, you could try goat's milk or sheep's milk. Sheep's milk is less lactose than goat's milk, and goat's milk is less lactose than cow's milk. And it also doesn't have the casein that cow's milk has in it. Okay. Goat's milk does taste goaty, though. Yes, I do still throw out. I haven't tried sheep's milk. Sheep's milk is a bit expenny. It's quite expensive, quite difficult to get. Thank you, Rug. You for gifting a sub to I would not even. Thank you very much. Not even. Welcome back to the weenies. Low like goaty like. It tastes like the smell of goat. Like tastes like kind of farmy. Yeah, I like oat milk too. Gluten-free oat milk because I was still throwing up oat milk. Milk-themed merch outside, yes. Oh no, why you wear your milk-themed merch to buy your milk? No, when you go to your local grocery store to buy your zebra milk, you're gonna be in your badger milk. Oh dear. Oh, almond milk shitwind. Yeah, I've heard almond milk's really nice. I've heard good things about almonds. They're very nice, very creamy.
But what about Yuki milk? Would that be enough for your filthy degenerates to get your kicks?
Not close enough to human milk, Rux. You very much. Oh dear. Coffee with no milk, just cold water to cool down the hot coffee. Yeah, so actually today I threw up my coffee, which is why we were a bit late on. I do drink Americanos occasionally, or like fairly, well, not fairly often, but I do drink them. I don't know, there's something nice when you put the creamy milk in. It's really nice. Yeah, use it on cereal. It's nice on cereal, isn't it? It's like porridge and cereal gonna have a baby. Hey, Pip, what's your favourite kind of milk? Oh yeah, it does keep better as well, yeah. It does keep better. I do sometimes miss cheese though. But I can sometimes stomach sheep's cheese. Sheep's cheese is the shit. It's so nice. Oh, soya or oat. What does soy milk taste like? Can I use my... I'm supposed to be on controller.
I like dry cereal, Mr. Tussas.
You know what? I quite like dry cereal as well, Giganto. Thank you very, very much for 500 biddies. Thank you. I actually agree. As a kid, I used to eat only dried cereal. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the chocolate milk, because the milk becomes chocolate milk. I don't know. Sometimes it just makes it too sweet. And then the cereal gets all soggy. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Oh, thickest. You can get barista strength coffee, so it gets thicker. Tastes like soy milk. I can't have soy milk, so I can't even imagine it. Does it taste anything like tofu? Because I have had tofu before. Yeah, it is like tofu, Hummer. No, it's not.
There's no one to serve upstairs. And besides, there's still much to do down here.
I have had soy ice cream.
I don't want to let Herr Gustav down.
I did throw that up, though. I had soy ice cream a long time ago. It was a Swedish brand, I think, of soy ice cream. And it was a strange experience because it was quite tasty, but then it came out exactly the same as it went in, because obviously it's not like, it's not milk that has been frozen. It just kind of came out the exact same consistency that it went in. Was not great. Wasn't great.
So glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients.
This was before we
This way,
knew that I
at
couldn't have
least
soy
I won't
anymore.
get rusty.
Yeah, like you can get barista oat milk. Yeah, it's disconcerting when it's not melted when it comes out. Yeah. But it was quite, ice cream's one of the better things to throw up, because sometimes it can be a little bit cold coming back up. Depends how quickly you throw it up, though. All right, what were we doing? We judged a painting. You guys remember that last time? Oh, without the fermented sour aroma.
There, like that.
I did quite like
Try
tofu.
not to move now, darling.
Yeah, the vermicier. Yeah, if anybody's got any, questions about... It's the worst food to eat if you know that you're going to vomit, you can ask. A bread added permitted term, come.
It's a beautiful evening. Mother was right about the pure
Fred
air
doesn't
up
even
here.
say hi first, just
Everything seems so right.
just a
so
thumbs up to
utterly
come.
Clear. I'm so thrilled. My first job. I'll be able to earn enough until September to pay for a new year of study at the music academy. I'm truly looking forward to it.
Oh, mare milk.
Everything seems to be working out at last. I feel like
I wonder how efficient
this
it
is a turning
to milk
point in my life.
horses there.
Just imagine one day, Dana
Good
Rose.
morning, Brad. How are you
concert
doing?
pianist.
Concert pianist. Yeah, hot sauce is
That's
pretty
it?
bad. Spicy
Hold
stuff,
it.
scratchy stuff, like breaded chicken, because it scratches as it comes up. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. Right, let's have a look through the telescope and then we'll serve these people their drinks.
Another creation
Ooh.
of Herr Gustav. I guess he won't mind if I take a quick look. Madonna laces.
Kind of fun.
The Silberspiegel. The heart-shaped rock
Playing
face
some
that gave its
Minecraft.
name to the refuge.
A little bit of
According to Herr Gustav,
exercise.
Only
How
the
is it
most
going,
seasoned
Brad? How's the
alchemists
gym?
can
Gym
climb it.
life? Brad, do you do protein shakes? Like they're some kind of drug? Like do you do them?
The highest peak in the region. Little Lenny said that it's the keeper of the border with Switzerland. and that it's supposed to feed on the souls of those who have been swept away by the mountain.
Open my chest. Thank you very much, lads. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you very, very much. Look at me, cute. Twitch has really stepped up their game with their hype train emotes. The hardest thing is to start it, right, Pip? It's always the worst. It's like, God, that's such an awful saying. It's like when someone's in the pool and they're like, "Oh, it's not so
This
bad once you
path
get your
leads to
shoulders under."
Switzerland. One
I
needs
haven't
to be
done a
guided by an
protein
alpinist
shake.
to go through it, though.
I hear they've been taking the protein shakes. Those kids and their
The
protein
Devil Path
shakes.
starts here. The end of the road for an inexperienced hiker like me, I guess.
Alright, I think we are. We've looked at everything. Maybe, have I looked at that? Yeah, I have. Okay.
A bit more to the side, darling, please.
Yeah, but it's like that eventually, isn't it, Rooks? It's, I don't want exercise to eventually make me feel better. I want it to immediately make me feel better.
Lenny, sweetheart?
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out of my skin.
Yeah, I need that,
What
like,
have you
immediate
got there?
feedback.
Oh, it's a
Like
camera
grow.
lens, that's all.
Muscles immediately,
camera
please.
lens.
Yeah? Borrowed it from Frau Junta?
Who is this Frau Junta, anyway?
Ginger Junta, over there.
You get the protein
She married?
shakes if you stop taking them.
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know.
Oh my
That's
god.
why she likes filming Leon. Because he's young and handsome.
Way past 20. No point
Lenny.
marrying them.
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something.
That's pretty good.
I
Right,
bet
isn't
she's
it?
jealous.
That seems heavy. Like 177, that's like... That's like a large animal. I couldn't think of anything that weighed 177 kilos. You shouldn't steal things.
Lenny, what's so special about Frau Junta's equipment
Exactly,
that makes
Sect.
you want to steal it?
Borrow it.
All right, borrow
Something
it.
that
Can't you
could
see?
make me
Who would
healthier
be
just
interested
by
in
using my
Ginger Junta
brain.
If she didn't have a camera. She's too old for Leon. She uses it so she can be the center of attention, you know.
Is that what you want?
No, not exactly. Besides,
I
there's
love
nothing
this
to do here.
drama.
I do understand, Lenny, but
So
no,
she
you
fancies that guy,
Feels like a prison here sometimes, all on my own.
but
When I
that
grow up,
guy
I live
is
at the top
kind
of,
of
a building in the big
with
city,
that
and I'll
other
have a
lady,
swimming
but
pool
that
on
other
my
lady
roof.
is over 20, so she's like
believe
elderly,
me, I do understand, Lenny.
so unmarriable.
Because of my coughing fits, I've sometimes had to stay in my room for weeks on end. Imagine that, nothing to see
These
but the
swans
same
are
four
sick.
walls.
Oh, right. Must have been pretty tough, I guess.
That's why I took up the piano. Do you like doing anything special, Lenny?
I suppose I like making stuff with Papa. He's got ever such clever hands, you know.
Oh, I know.
But he's always so busy in the summer.
Let's be friends then, shall we?
I think we
You
played
won't
Syberia
tell
on
me then?
Friday.
Not now
Yeah,
that
we
we're
did.
friends.
Pip.
You promise?
Pretty sure we did.
I promise.
Come on, Leon. Show me your
Oh, your
energy,
dad
your
has
youth.
clever
Oh
hands.
dear, you look more like my old Aunt Helga.
Oh, made a clone body that would exercise on autopilot so that he could just pop his mind in when he wanted to be swole. But then surely if you stop exercise, you'd have to keep it up or else you're going to lose it. We are not Kate Walker. We are one of Kate's ancestors. this part of the game takes place in 1936,
Better not
34,
interrupt them. The
Austria.
Tau junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny.
So we play as both Kate and this lady, 1937. And this is taking place in a legally distinct World War II kind of setting, where the Brown Shadow, who is the Nazi party, legally distinct though, are on the rise, and the Vagarans, I think, legally distinct World War II, exactly. And the Vagarans, which is what we are, I think are meant to be the Jewish population, and they live in the restricted part of the city, I think. And we have, I think it's Austria. Like, it's not Austria. It's legally distinct Austria, but it is, I'd take a guess it's supposed to be Austria. And I think what we're going to figure out is that this is one of Kate's family members. Kate got arrested and taken to a salt mine to mine salt, but it was a weirdly, like, lax salt mine. They kind of just, they just got kind of told to mine salt, and it's not like they were being guarded particularly well. Like, you know, there was a lot of time of them on their own. It's Austria spelled with a Y, like Syberia spelled with a Y. No, I think it's Oster something. I think it starts with an O. And then, yeah, so she was in the salt mine. We joined her. She got a letter. Her mum's died. Kate then was very upset about her mum dying. She had a girlfriend in prison as well. And she and her girlfriend were, you know, mining some salt. They found an entrance to an area. They walked through that entrance and they thought they could escape with, you know, through that, like the exit. Then they found a brown shadow train filled with looted goods from the Vagaran population. And they found this picture painted of this lady. And honestly, the picture looked nothing like this lady. Lost 4 years. Very much. Lost, how are you doing today? Thank you very much. You've come in at just the right time. You're now getting the 411 on what's happening in the game. Yeah, so we found the photo, and then Kate's girlfriend said, oh my God, it wasn't a photo painting, said, oh my God, this looks exactly like you, Kate. Didn't look anything like Kate. Because, importantly, didn't look anything like this lady, because I'm pretty sure that she and Kate have the same model in the game to, you know, to show that they're relatives. Didn't look anything like her. That was all fine. So they took it with, yeah, it's like a drawing. They took it with them. And then one of the prison guards found them and was like, you can't leave. And then they offered to share the hall with the prison guard. And the prison guard was like, no, I could just shoot you and take it all. So the prison guard shot the girlfriend. Kate Walker Milk. Thank you. I'm not gonna. I so many things came into my mind, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say any of them. Yeah, shot girlfriend who was Katya. I quite liked Katya, actually. I think they did a really good job at making me care about her in such a short amount of time. I don't usually when games do that and they kill off a character and you're supposed to care, I'm kind of like, you know, I knew them for like 2 minutes and I don't care that that person's died. But no, I did genuinely care. And then this is where I think the game gets a little bit raggedy. So the last... Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Shadow Sucks. What? Shadow the Hedgehog? I thought you meant like the brown Shadow. Yeah, they suck, but Shadow the Hedgehog, he's kind of hot. Yeah, it gets a little bit raggedy. because the girlfriend's dying words were about the drawing that they just found, that she desperately wanted to go and find the lady in the drawing because she looked like Kate. So the drawing they found and looked at for the last 30 seconds, like 30 seconds ago, had now become her life's purpose. And that's the last word she wanted to convey to her girlfriend, was about this painting. Like, they saw it like 30 seconds ago, looked at it for all of another 30 seconds, and now that was like, surely there would be something else that you'd want to say to the love of your life as your, but no. And then Kate has made it her life's purpose to find the person in the picture because Katya wanted to find it, or find the person. And I think it's kind of like they figured out the story first, and they were like, what is Kate's motivation going to be to find the person that she's, to find this person? Your great grandma was super hot. Yeah, that's what it was, Brid. I was like, why? Like, I feel like they had a year in prison together. Surely they thought of something they wanted to do if they ever got out, or had some like hopes or dreams. Yeah, and the girl in the paint doesn't look anything like Kate. Yeah. Yeah, it felt like, use your lawyer powers to fix Russia, continue my punk rock fight. No, just look for the girl from this random picture. I think they thought of the story and they were like, what is Kate's motivation going to be? Okay, let's give her a girlfriend and kill her off. And then that's like, they see a picture and that's the motivation. It's like, it just doesn't, that's where I think it kind of falls down a little bit plot-wise. But I do like that. I think Kate is gonna, because her mum's died. I like that her mum's died. No, I think Kate's gonna end up finding kind of like a found family, but they're also a real family, like actually blood related, but also a found family because she's had to find them. And maybe it's gonna make her feel a little bit better about that. We also found Oscar last stream, for anyone who missed that. Oscar's no longer human as well. So we found Oscar. He died again at the end of the last game, so we were in the same situation. Kate somehow got his heart back. She was like, oh yeah, I stole that off a guard. Again, a little bit weak, but like, she's like, oh yeah, I found that. Let's just glaze over why I've got his heart again. So we put his heart into a metal armadillo. Which kind of, I was really shipping Kate with Oscar at the end of the third game. And it kind of, well, she can't date an armadillo, can she? So it's kind of ruined that for us, isn't it? Yeah, so Kate isn't going to date Oscar. And then Oscar lost control of his armadillo and rolled away into the sewers. He was maniacally laughing as he lost control. He was like, Kate, I don't have any control over this armadillo. Ha ha! It felt like maybe Oscar did have control over the armadillo, but he just really didn't want to join in our adventure, so was trying to find an excuse to leave. Yeah, are you interested in dating an armadillo? I wonder if you can milk it. And PS1, good morning. Morning, good morning. You want me to repeat that, Loss? You just start it from the beginning. If Greg's brain was put into a robo armadillo, well, then I would probably not be beating the furry allegations, would I? Right, so now we've gotta shut this down, or turn it down. I think. Yeah. I guess armadillos don't have fur. That would be all right. Yeah, they're a bit more scaly.
I once blind dated a vegan lady. I'd never met her before. Which reminds me, I also once dated a one-legged girl who worked in a brewery. She was in charge of the hops.
Thank you, Beetle. Thank you. I quite liked the I like the herbivore one. That's good.
I need to add more wood in the fire.
Add more wood. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why Oh, because it's armor? Like, because they wear armor.
Maybe Miss Kate Walker is already in a relationship
Wow.
with her sense of
I've never
duty
seen
and
a stove
adventure
like
and doesn't
this.
need some stupid other
Must be
person
one
to
of
live
Herr
her life.
Gustav's inventions
You're
that everyone
right.
talks
You're
about
right,
down in
Alex.
Wagen.
You're right, and we shouldn't push her into a relationship so quickly. You know, I thought Oscar was going to be endgame, and then they made him an armadillo. So it was a bit of a...
I need to feed the fire more.
What else do we need to put in there? Yeah! New Syberia. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Did they say when it was going to come out? Karate armadillo? Mr. Jones, I know karate.
This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly.
Thank you. Yeah, it's
Herr
weird.
Gustav
Keeps
didn't have
happening to us,
time to
Brad.
fix it.
Oscar in the last game was also quite sexy. He had a mustache. Like a handlebar mustache. I wonder if I have to find some wood somewhere else. Kate Armadillo. Kate X Armadillo fanfiction. Log. Can you? Do they produce milk? I want to tab out, but I feel like I shouldn't. They're mammals, aren't they? I
That
feel like
should be it for the
armadillos might be
fire.
like a bit like platypuses. Sorry. I just need to... Armadillo milk. Armadillo. No. People do not drink this. I can see there's an American product called armadillo milk. And it comes in a can. Do you guys drink armadillo milk?
I think there's something wrong with the airflow.
Oh, deliver at all costs. Yeah, I've seen it. Gulux, is it good? Just released game. You're supposed to deliver things, but you can also basically drive through everything you want. 10 late 50s, aesthetic and music is fun. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen it. And it did look good. Animal milk, apparently it's my new thing. You've always got to have a thing, Armor.
Off you go, my girl. You'll be fine.
You got to have something that interests you. Okay, what was I supposed to be doing? Provide surface and adjust the stove. It's like my new hobby. But no, not all of them are creepy. Just like a proportion. A high proportion. Look,
Looks all good to me.
I'm not the one that drinks armadillo milk, am I? That's a you guys thing. So I found 3. Can I undo this?
Looks all good to me. Better
There's
try another
4.
one.
There's 3. Is 2 or is 1 around it? That's 2. Is this 1?
Looks all good
That's
to me.
1. 2.
Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it.
Okay, so something's broken. Hmm. 10 times the calcium of cow's milk, so it's quite good for you then.
Nope. Looks all good to me. That one is loose.
Oh! So I think we probably want to go around here and put it in.
We have to resort to armadillo milk when you
That's
won't
it.
let us
I'm
have
done
over.
here.
Hash
I've done
donkey
all
milk.
that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him.
Like boba tea. Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you. Some donut holes. I don't know if the Sues can have donut holes.
All
Not
right.
to crush your dreams.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. Now listen, Dana.
I did used to like
I
donut
know,
holes.
you know, the brown shadow is dangerous, right? So for heaven's sake, keep your feelings to yourself
Yeah, we did,
and refrain from answering her burger back like you did, eh? The brown shadow is not something you can just chit-chat about.
But
Look, it's not safe, and it will only come back and bite you. Mark my words, Dana, especially in today's climate.
I only...
Dana, I know. Just be careful. No one wants problems with fascists. You get my drift? And may I remind you that I warned you earlier when you asked me for advice. So I'll tell you one last time. Don't get drawn in. Do you hear me, Dana? So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing and play us a nice
yes,
tune
there
while
was a
you're at
moment
it.
last stream
All right then.
where the
I will. Thank you,
guy
Herr
from the
Gustav.
Brown Shadow said something we
Play
didn't
something
like.
melodious this time.
Was it? Oh no,
Make
no, no,
a
no!
nice
It was
change
the
from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
So there's some scientists at that table just here that my head's blocking. Oh, you might be able to see them in a minute. And they're working with the Brown Shadow. The Brown Shadow is funding one of their expeditions, and we had the option to tell them or say something like, "Do you think that it's really ethical working with the Brown Shadow?" Which is I thought was fair enough to mention, but Dana really went in on
Stay away
it.
from the
That
fascists, Dana, or it's the stock,
stock
room,
room.
for you. Eyes
you're gonna
emoji.
be stocking all that armadillo milk. Thank you. Thank you. And while I thought that Dana was completely in the right to say what she did, considering there was a member of the Brown Shadow sitting right next to her, and I was worried that she'd perhaps gone a bit too hard on it, that she was not going to be safe because of it. Does that make sense? I was more worried about her safety than anything. You like her haircut? It's quite nice, isn't it? Woo.
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
There's a bit mold on here. I do like our socks. I recognize this. Who's by? I'm hoping one of you guys will know. Oh, I like Chopin. Chopin.
Play Take On Me.
Thank you for... Isn't the meme, is she gonna play Pink Pony Club? I hope she plays Pink Pony Club. I like how our apron is really flapping in the wind as well. Dancing to the music. Pink Pony Club is by Chapel Roan. It's a bop. It's a pop bop. I think so, Rogue.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
Oh. I think the hottie is going to be wanting to date us. Yeah. It's a shame he's not Oscar. I'd find it really off-putting if someone was leering over me playing the piano like this, but maybe in 1937 it was a bit more romantic. Yeah, you would be like the vibration of the piano as well, wouldn't you? Oh, the lamp. It does look nice, doesn't it? Yeah, the shade is nice. Reminds me a bit of my grandparents. You should lay down on top of the piano. Naked. Oh, hello. This was 40s Riz.
Dude, can you please not gawp at me?
I bet you could feel his breath on your forehead as well. I think I might have ruined the moment. I'm sorry. This was meant to be romantic.
Oh, God, I hope I haven't...
They aren't...
Bravo!
Don't think they're Nazis.
Bravo!
So the
Bravo!
scientists are working with...
Bravo. Bravo.
That guy is.
Clap!
Well, it's brown shadow. It's legally
How
distinct.
can you clap? Oh? So you like noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel rousing! It's
Rebel
this
rousing.
kind of rebel rousing
Polish.
puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the
Wait,
minds
are we
of
just Polish? Are we
honest
not?
people!
Wait, is this
Those
Poland? Are we in Poland?
Taking its vulgarization are accessory to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Hoss.
Out of my way, boy.
Oh, another piano. Oh, Chopin was the Polish. Okay, I'm with you.
Come, Fraulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
I'm with you. The armband. There's So
You should have seen me then, Fräulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon.
oh my god,
needed
this
to
is who
know,
I am.
To be included, one way
Right.
or another. So, that's the painting Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. Nice choice.
It's the brown shadow
He had it
armband.
coming.
Yeah, like the Nazi. Oh,
Oh, Lenny. Why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
What's the point?
Oh,
I could never compete with Dana.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
all right.
Not now, Lenny.
Go up to your room, Lenny.
Wow, our dad's tall. Hey.
Dana did a good job. It's nice and warm in here now, but maybe a bit too much for Herr Hoss.
Hello, Galax.
Hej, tu Maja. Czy ktoś powiedział o podburzaniu polskiej hołoty? My tutaj w Polsce mamy długą historię podburzania hołoty. Czy to z powodu ziemniaków, innych polskich rzeczy, i czy powiedzieliśmy ziemniaki? W każdym razie nadal kochamy Grega i chcielibyśmy, żeby wrócił do domu na Potato Fest 2025, gdzie powiemy mu hip hura hip.
Is there a potato fest happening?
Hip hura hip.
Hip hura hit. Thank you very much, Galax. Thank you. There was recently the cheese rolling. I don't know what that says. Does anyone know who this lad is? Oh, Olympic skater. Maybe it's her mom. No, 1936.
I was only playing the piano, fat boy.
Oh my god. Thank you. I think her voice has lots worse.
I'm so glad I started this collection of photos.
He's got
When
better
I grow
things
up,
to pick on
I'll
him
travel
for.
all around the world and photograph everywhere I go. When I'm old, the wall will be covered with them.
And I travel
Obviously,
around the world.
Junta is not that good.
Um,
I'm sure I could do better if only I could practice a bit.
how's my bowels? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Only shit myself a little bit. Greg can translate it for me. I need to know about the potato festival, Galax. Oh, was it Moses? He did have
You all right?
the thing.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. All Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our
Yeah, the
neighbors,
brick.
they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities.
I don't know what. I don't know which one to pick. Because either of these could... I don't know how she's gonna say them. Hey, Human, you have a wonderful look. B?
What's wrong? Did my rant frighten you?
Well, yes. Yes, it did. I mean, not you, Fraulein,
Oh,
but what
No?
you said about the fascists.
yeah, good, I suppose.
You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Oh, is he on the Origin
Never gave it
expedition?
much thought, to be honest.
He is heavy,
Only met
Hubble.
Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
Round Shadow has a whole different
still a
meaning
free
for me.
country,
Eyes
right?
emoji.
I did think,
So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook.
Oh.
At least.
Oh,
I'll
hang
get
on.
to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Oh, yeah, I totally believe you. Don't kiss him. Don't you met him like 2 minutes ago.
Lovebirds. Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say.
Kind of cute, isn't it? So that was Kate Walker.
The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long.
Not
Then,
this.
I
This
suppose,
lady is the
everyone went their
lady
own
that
sweet way.
Did you ever see
that
any
is
of
the
them again?
daughter of the
Oh,
person that
no.
owns the place.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
Do you know if she's still alive?
Oh yeah, I do think their story will end in tragedy.
Can't be sure.
I think
but I
that
doubt it.
it's likely
It
they
was a
had kids,
lifetime
because
ago,
if they would have
Fräulein Walker.
Where do you
dated
think she
Kate.
might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after
Captain
that
Badger
summer.
Walker, Gulix.
Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did
Could
Dana
bring out a
leave
scarf
anything
that
here?
looks like Kate's.
Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must
leg
still be in
wraps?
the loft.
The fur as
You'd
well.
have bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will
No,
be in
it's
there.
not an AI game.
So
it's
feel
from,
free to look around the refuge by yourself if
is
you
it
like,
2019?
Even though I don't think anyone
I think
managed to
some of the
open
lighting is a bit
coffer
strange in it
since Gunther left.
sometimes.
Thank you,
The way it
Damazelani.
bounces off of
Thank you so much.
the models can be a bit strange. Like from some angles, Kate can sometimes look a bit like it almost hollows out her cheeks and makes her look like the Chad, the Chad meme. So, well, I don't know if AI can do this yet.
Maintaining the refuge must be a huge job. As tough as Lenny is, I hope she has some help when she needs it.
But I think it's very pretty. I think it's quite well done as well. Perhaps there were some budget restrictions, but it's a shame this place is empty, isn't it? It's like a shame they didn't keep it as a holiday home.
That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about.
And Kate seems really invested in Dana. Like, I get it, because I'm invested in Dana, but... Oh, my God, human. for someone whose picture you've only seen very shortly, I guess I'm still not quite convinced on Kate's motivations.
Reminds me of Hans's automatons in Valadilene.
Yeah, it has been really well done. I quite like it. I agree, Pip.
Ah, I see I'm not the only one stuck here. Bah, pull up a seat and together we can moan about being stuck here.
Thank you, but I have things to do.
That's true. She does just kind of do what she likes, doesn't she, Brooks?
In London, they have the
She kind of just ends up thinking something's a good idea and then goes along with it.
I guarantee it's worth the wait. English?
Kate sucks in her cheeks. Every time she turns, she sucks in her cheeks so that I think it looks a bit strange.
Seeing as you've come so far, then. Besides, it's always nicer to be stranded
Lost, I'll
in
see you
good
in a bit.
company.
You have a good
From
time at work.
Belgium myself, on a world climbing tour.
Stranded?
Didn't you know? They've closed the Teufelskragen.
See you on Friday if you don't make it.
Devil's Pass.
Don't make it back.
So
Don't
that's
make
what
it.
all the fuss is about.
All down to climate change.
You mean the thaw, right?
Made the pass too dangerous to climb and apparently resulted
This takes place in 2004 as well.
Oh?
Bodies of resistance fighters killed while leading refugees to Switzerland. Frozen solid.
Resistance fighters? You mean frozen since the Second World War?
That's what the paper says.
Is that what the tent's for?
It's a temporary chapel of rest that the rescue team made while waiting for the bodies to
Oh, I'll be
be
upset if the bodies are...
I see. I guess there's no reason to disrespect the departed, even after all these years.
Lolly. Good
I only
morning.
hope
How
all
far
this sudden
in are we?
interest from excavationists
6 hours
puts an
maybe?
end to the
Ish?
stupid rumors that a strange creature
Not
haunts the
too far.
Silberspiegel. Otherwise, you can
I
be
am.
sure as soon
I'm
as
pretty
the
excited
old
for the
lady
Syberia
pops
1
her
remake.
clubs,
I
this place
hope
will
they have the
become run
budget for
over
it.
by those
I hope they have a
infernal
good budget.
tourists.
Can we loot them?
Can you tell me about this Devil's Pass?
Oh,
No, we
it's on the
only
far side
loot
of the cirque,
orphans.
looking out from the
Okay.
terrace. As you can imagine, it's called
And
Devil's
children.
Pass because it's
Which I suppose are the
extremely
same
dangerous.
things, but...
Most of all because of the risk of avalanche. Only
Avalanche.
seasoned alpinists can negotiate it, really. As a professional alpinist myself, what I love about it is knowing I'm climbing in the tracks of courageous climbers of bygone times. There's a real sense of history about it. For example, resistance fighters used it during the war to smuggle vagrants and other victims of the Brown Shadow into Switzerland.
I wish they'd picked a different name than Brown Shadow. It does sound like slang for when you've shit yourself. And maybe that's apt, you know? Maybe that's appropriate. But I feel like
I've
it's
had
almost
some
not serious
experience with
enough.
Fantastic fauna myself. But what do you make of the so-called strange creature that roams the mountain?
Just another local fairy tale to pull in the tourists, if you ask me. They say it lives in prehistoric caves. And that it's responsible for people going missing. Ooh. Some even say that the mysterious cries you can hear on some nights are the creature calling for a mate.
I wonder if it's
In other
Oscar.
words, the usual twaddle you normally get in remote or uncharted places like the high mountain or the
I don't know,
deep sea.
Urban. Where is the
Twaddle
the
passed down
Atlov
from
Pass?
generation to generation through sheer ignorance.
Surely, from what I read on the way here, the cries could come from an animal native to the area, couldn't they?
That is my thinking exactly. No doubt a bear with something caught in his throat. It happens, you know. Probably scared a tourist one evening, or maybe it was young pranksters.
Oh, do you see all the clocks? That's kind of fun, isn't it?
What about those frozen bodies they discovered at the foot of Devil's Pass?
Well, Due to climate change, the snow line has receded, revealing the bodies trapped in the ice since the Second World War. Most probably resistance fighters and exiles, trying to flee the fascist occupiers and
I
reach
wonder if it'll
Switzerland
end up
by
being
pass.
the
I imagine they got caught in
scientists.
an avalanche. Poor wretches have been imprisoned ever since. Until today.
I
That
suspect
is
we'll be
why
able to
the
go have a look at
authorities
them
have
anyway.
blocked access to the pass, so they can take the bodies out, identify them, and give them a proper burial.
Oh, he is from Belgium.
Right. Thanks
So
for
maybe
cluing
this is
me
what
in.
Belgians sound like.
Anyway, I better get back to what I was doing.
You are welcome, Fräulein.
In the Ural Mountains. Oh, is it the Urals or the Urals? I think it's the Urals, isn't it?
Mechanical stove. Seen better days. Another object with the look of the Vorarlberg workshop.
Head upstairs. Oh no. Let me take a peep at something.
Lenny's father must have made this stair lift to help her get up and down
Oh,
the stairs.
fun!
Must have taken him many hours. It's touching when you think about it.
We got a novel. I don't think we can open it. Oh, hang on. Oh, shit, it's upside down. Thomas? Anyone who speaks German might have to let me know about that. Oh, unless Kate can... Kate can read it. Don't worry, guys.
The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann. Funny. My grandparents left me a copy before they died when I was a kid. I should get around to reading it someday.
Oh, fun. Okay. I think this probably opens the loft. Remind me to read. Are you okay, Lola? Are you doing all right?
Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days.
Yeah, they could have marketed this on like Airbnb. It is hard.
It must be a lot of work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself.
I mean, I know she's probably doing really well by herself. But it's not very clean here. You know, if I booked a stay at... I don't think I'd be very impressed.
Austere. Looks like a storage room.
Oh, but there's a cigarette that's still lit.
Another of those cigar butts.
Oh, cigar, sorry. Oh, wasn't allowed to stop looking at it.
So that's the painting Dana told Lenny's father to buy. Not bad. And similar in style to my painting. Wonder what the others were like.
I do like it.
There. But who could have left it open?
So we are in, I think we're in Austria, but perhaps not. Austria before the Second World War. So we're playing as one of Kate's relatives, and we're also playing as Kate. This is the bit with Kate. The bit with Kate's relatives is Austria before the Second World War.
This must be Lenny's room.
Oh yeah, let's just go into our room.
Not sure I'm allowed in here, really.
Well, we're in here now. And Kate's relative, I think, it's not being made super clear because I thought maybe it meant she was Polish, but I think maybe she's like so she's definitely being persecuted by the Brown Shadow, who are the Nazis, you know, legally distinct Nazis from 1937. I thought she might have been Polish from what they said about Chopin, but I think she's probably supposed to be Jewish, or, you know, the version of in the game. And we're playing through her story. She's going to be going to the, like, piano college or music college. But we all know that the war is about to start, so I think we could probably infer what's going to happen to her, but then you know, she might escape to Switzerland, and considering she's one of Kate's ancestors, she must get to the US at some point. And when we're playing as Kate, she has escaped from the salt mines and discovered a picture of this ancestor and is now trying to find her and find her story. Kate's mum's died as well, so I think that it possibly is going to be a story about kind of Kate finding where she belongs and finding her, like, her family.
She's still sitting there, watching. Wonder what she's thinking about.
I'd hope, Kate, in your dreams, I hope it was a bit of a cleaner hostel. Yeah. The salt mine with the train.
Obviously helps Lenny get
Oh, yeah,
up and about.
Oscar. Yeah, still rolling around the sewers, maniacally laughing because he put his heart into the armadillo. And Katya as well.
Photos of the refuge. Looks like they're arranged by time period.
That's pretty cool. So we have... This looks like relatively modern
This
day.
series ends at 2002, 3 years ago, when I began my journey with Oscar and Hans's train.
1976.
All these photos go up to the 80s, including my date of birth.
Oh. So Kate was born in 1982. So would be, what, 43 now? Like today?
There are no photos of the occupation of Vaughan by the Brown Shadow. I guess that corresponds to
44.
when Lenny and her father had to leave the refuge. These date from
I guess
before
depending
the
on when her
war.
birthday is.
There's even one from the summer when Dana worked at the refuge.
Never finished Syberia 2. Started this, but only played a few hours. Oh, you're missing out. Syberia 2 is the best one, I think. You can probably skip Syberia 3. That's maybe the worst. I think it goes 2, 1, 3 for me.
Keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then I will be blameless.
You
Innocent
twinsies
of great
with Kate.
transgression.
Almost pixels.
Sweet.
Lovely. Let's go up into the loft. Yeah, 1982 means that she's like 18, right? So in the game, she has just turned 20, which, you know, so there has been some plot holes in this game with the timing of things, like finding stuff that's been made by hands in 1937, or that, you know, stuff that Hans has experienced in 1937 when Hans must have been born after 1937 in order for him to be an age that isn't completely crazy. But Kate can't have just turned 22. She must be, because it's 2004. But 3 years ago, which means she would have been 19 when she met Hans and went on the train. Right? Am I... It's 2004, isn't it, at the moment? Because she couldn't have been a lawyer. Yeah, she wouldn't be a lawyer at 19, would she? Yeah, I guess engaged at 19 doesn't seem like too out there, but yeah. You know, maybe they, especially as her mum was a socialite, maybe it was like, you know, their family friends and stuff. Yeah, you wouldn't be a lawyer at like 19, even 20. You wouldn't be a lawyer, right? Even if I'm a bit off. 2004, she was in. Oh, so this is okay. So she's 20. This is 2005, 3 years ago. So she's 23. So she was 20, being a lawyer. Yeah, she couldn't be. Unless she's like really smart and did college when she was like 16 or something, because I'm pretty sure being a lawyer takes a little bit of time, right? If she was a Nepo baby, why did the company put her in charge of signing the contract? Maybe her mom asked them to. Yeah. Getting married younger, yeah, you can see it, right? Especially if maybe she had pressure from her mom. Yeah, law school comes after university, so she would have had to do university until she was 22, 21? Long days, but yeah, 21. Except, like, saying she's not, like, taking any gap years or anything. 21. By which time she's already on the train with Hans, and then she would have done lawyer school afterwards. Yeah. Maybe her best friend asked them to so she could steal the boyfriend. Yeah. I kind of hope so.
Take-up reel. Like the ones used on old cinema projectors.
Okay, that takes us back down. Nancy working for the Italian police. Yeah, but I feel like Nancy doesn't have any... Here's the defense of Nancy Drew, why she can still be 18. You know, her dad is really rich, so I feel like that he gets Nancy the opportunities that she doesn't actually need any qualifications for. I feel like if the story was that Nancy was a police officer, then it would be unrealistic. But Nancy is just... She's just some rich kid that gets these opportunities. Oh, Lenny. Look.
I must remember to ask Lenny about it.
Oh, medal for acts of resistance. Okay. Oh. Dear Herr Gustav Renner, this is the Vorarlberg Manufacturing. Is this signed by fucking Hans? No, it's signed by Anna in 1945. Okay, so Hans died in 2004, 2003 maybe. I would have said Hans was 60 or 70. So he would have been born in, if he was 70, he would have been born in 1933. Born in 1933, and his sister Anna was older. Was Annie a bit older? But she wasn't that much older. She was maybe about 5 years older. Not even, I think she was like 3 years older. So if she was born in 1927 or 1930, she would have been 15 when she was writing this letter. So I think the dates and the timings just don't line up very well. Yeah. But he was still quite active. Like I know he was ill, but he was like, you know, he was tinkering with stuff. I guess people in their 80s, you know, I thought he aged a bit quicker as well because of his disability. I thought he looked a bit older than he was. Maybe. We're really getting into the nitty-gritty about this, aren't we? Yeah, if he was 80, the timeline does fit a bit better because then Anna would have been 25-ish writing this. Hans would have been how did I think that there was a 3-year difference? But then the timing still doesn't work, even if he's in his 80s, because it was Anna was born 1915. So they're trying to say that she was 90 when she died. Yeah. So 90, and then Hans was supposedly 87. Christ, he's quite fucking spry for 87, wasn't he? Like, I know he was literally dying, but I'm not, I don't know. Yeah, it's less convincing. I'm 76. Yeah. Yeah, because Hans was supposedly meant to have visited the French city after a big fire, and the fire happened in 1920 something. I can't remember exactly. I think maybe 1923. But if he had been old enough to have visited that city in the wake of the fire, because it said that he was inspired by the fire, like the results of the fire. Kate was born in 1972, but she said she was born in 1982. I'll come back for this. She said right up until my birthday. I'm going down. Get down there. Get down there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my granddad was like relatively spry in his late 80s, but he wasn't like Hans Vorarlberg. He wouldn't have been going across the world to Syberia kind of spry. Like, I can get on a mammoth kind of spry. Go on, say the thing, Kate. Say the thing you said.
All these photos go up to the 80s, including my date of birth.
Yeah, okay, she must not remember her birthday after the salt inhalation. Oh, does she say... What, you think she might be referencing 1972? Oh, cheeky. Yeah, I wonder if you're right. Yeah. Yeah. Cheeky, cheeky. I think it's because, yeah, 1972. So she is, how old? 30. Yeah, so she was 30 as a lawyer and engaged. Totally believable. 32 now. Yeah. Totally believable. All right, they get away with that. But they don't get away with the how old was Hans Vorarlberg thing. I'm not convinced he was in his 80s. Dear Gustav Renner, with regard to your letter on the 3rd of August, we are pleased to inform you that Vorarlberg Manufacturing would be honoured to assist your daughter Lenny following the tragic events that resulted in her disability. Both my father and my brother Hans would have been as admiring as I am of her selfless courage during the troubling years the old continent of Europe has recently suffered. I am doubly proud to learn that Lenny is the daughter of one of our most talented former employees. It is therefore with great pleasure that Vorarlberg Manufacturing has decided to respond favourably to your request. Please find enclosed the construction plans that will allow you to adapt the entire mountain refuge to Lenny's handicap. Anna Vorarlberg. Yeah, Hans is like 12, right?
Don't want to break my neck, thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, look, there's like a bed up here and everything. Quite cozy. You can have a look in there. This is quite... I like the lighting
This must be
here.
Junta's coffer, the one Lenny spoke about.
Okay, puzzle box. I do like the amount of puzzle boxes we have in this game. I think it's... I think I've got to twist them so they look like the mountain range. But it won't let me twist them. Yeah, I'm literally playing the Apollo Justice games at the moment, the one with Athena, and she's 19, and I'm like, I let it go though because it's Phoenix Wright. Yeah, so I understand what I'm supposed to do. I can't rotate it. Maybe there's something I've got to do first, and then maybe it will release the mechanism to rotate. Yeah, I love the child prodigy stuff. I feel like they get away with it. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So we got to line it up. I was wondering if it was because the games are for kids. Not, you know, not saying they're kids games, but... oopsie daisy. Because they're games for kids, kids relate a bit more when the main character is younger. So that's why they do the child prodigy kind of stuff. Can I twist it? Go on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, lets anyone do anything in any age. A 90-year-old single man single-handedly wins the war. And you're like, wow, yeah, that seems realistic. Yeah. Just oh, okay. I don't think it is just a simple push. I think some of them have to be pushed and some of them don't. Like that one. Maybe? Yeah. Okay. You think Hans was 90? Wow. Yeah, I don't mean to neg him for being so old, you know. To go, ugh, old man in my video games? No, thank you. He climbed on the back of a mammoth.
Amazing. Now it shows the view from the terrace.
Ooh. Find the codes or brute force the codes. Oh, find out about the region. Hang on. There was a... Find out about the region and its history before you open the coffer. Okay. We got to find out about the region and its history, lads. Maybe we've just got to go ask the lady about what we found. They're deceptively easy to climb on. Yeah. You know, I've never seen a mammoth just say if it's got an inbuilt staircase. Only 1,000 combinations? Easy. I think we have done longer combinations though, haven't we? I've done worse puzzles, you know.
I want
That's
Badger
cool.
to write a video game walkthrough where the guide for every puzzle is just brute force it.
But I would have to give tips about how to brute force them.
Now,
You know, like to brute force
just
the
about to doze off.
the combination lock. You have to do it in order, or else, you know, you got to have a method to your madness. It's my least favorite walkthroughs though, when they're just like, okay, do the puzzle, and you're like, if I knew how to do the puzzle, I wouldn't be reading the walkthrough.
Not for those medals, though. Nothing but tin charms. You see, there's those who received medals, and those that were killed. And besides, they aren't gonna give me my legs back, are they?
No, but they prove you played a part in the liberation of your country.
Puh, nonsense. Nothing but bad memories. I'd rather not talk about it.
About Yunta's coffer.
What about it?
Where did the coffer in the loft come from?
In fact, Father made it himself during the long winter evenings. He wanted something more elegant and solid than the old family coffer where he kept the takings.
I do
So
like
he
that
made
the
the one upstairs,
Capcom is bringing
thanks to
out
the
all the old
techniques he
Ace
learned
Attorneys
when he
though,
worked in the Vorarlberg factory in
like on
Valladolid.
PC, so they're easier to play.
Valladolid in France?
Because
That's
weren't some
right.
of them
The
locked
price Yunta
behind
paid
the
was equivalent
3DS
to a
eShop?
month's worth of takings.
And obviously when the 3DS eShop left,
Money well
you couldn't
spent, though,
access
because
them
it was
anymore.
built like a mountain fortress.
You wouldn't happen to know the combination, would you?
I told you before, I don't know it.
Hmm?
I'll be going then.
She didn't seem so cranky when we were talking to her earlier. Fair enough. Alrighty then. Yeah. If you leave unhelpful hints, yes! Sometimes they seem to take a little bit of joy in knowing that you're going to be struggling. Yeah. Yeah. Like so many, oh, just do the puzzle. You know, like the on your tail
Oh, it's dazzling up here.
one, I think, was
I can see
do
why they call it
Chea's
the
bag
Silberspiegel.
puzzle.
Silber means silver. And
I
Spiegel is
can't do
mirror.
Chea's bag
The silver
puzzle.
mirror. It certainly lives up to its name.
How come we're always at this inn? I think we're just in it for for this section. I think we'll leave. Because we were in the city before this.
That must be the piano Dana played on the night she
I
met
might
Lena.
just...
The night Lenny told me about.
Yeah, I always, so sometimes when we estimate how long a game is going to take us to play, I always add, what are these fucking pine cones that are just floating? We double what the online says. Stream ads
Reminds me of
100%.
Hans's
Because we talk
automatons
about
in
milk for half
Valladolid.
the stream. We sit there and we're like, oh, what kind of milk is the most like human milk? Zebra, by the way, if anyone missed that. Zebra milk. And no, you can't buy it at most major
Pauline Laney will
supermarkets.
end up catching her death of cold if she stays out like that.
No, if you could not look. Are you speeding through it? You don't stop to talk about milk? Oh, I bet I know the combination. I also don't know
The
what...
painting on the top of Yunta's coffer reminds me of the view from the terrace.
Oh, okay. Well, we gotta go to the terrace anyway. Let's go. I have gotten faster playing games, if you can believe it. I genuinely used to be slower.
I have to put in a coin. Typical.
Okay. Do I have any money? I don't have
That
any
doesn't
money.
work.
I don't have any money.
It won't budge. There must be a way of
Oh, do you
unblocking
think
it
we've got to
somewhere
press
else
the
on the mechanism?
coin? I need some. Right, off to find some money.
I've told you all I know.
I just need some money. I need like a pound coin or something. to milk a wild zebra. Yeah, apparently horses are an okay
If you
substitute
get
if
a
you want
chance,
zebra
have a
milk.
look at the Silberspiegel at sunset. The colors are a marvel of nature.
Maybe we'll just go into her bedroom and see if we can get some money out of it. We could also put her medal in there. I assumed that's what they wanted us to do. What's in here?
Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge.
Wow, do they? 60 to 70 kilometers an hour? I guess they've got to be able to get away from, like, lions and stuff. Like, the slower zebras would have died off. Oh, there's something we haven't looked at. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we have looked at it. Never mind.
That's pretty impressive. Obviously helps Lenny get up and about.
He's cute. He could have been our new Oscar.
She's still sitting there, watching. Wonder what she's thinking about.
I'm thinking about brute forcing it. Maybe it's something to do with the dates. But it kind of wouldn't make sense because it's only a 3-number code. So it wouldn't make sense to be a date. Look, they said they didn't have any money, but clearly they did. You forgot lying war orphans. Lying, starving war orphans. I would actually like a hint. Can I have a hint? A little cheeky hint.
Looks like a storage room.
Because it doesn't feel like I should be putting her medal. Well, I didn't feel free to steal from them, but, you know, I did. You need to operate the coin-blocked thing and print some photos. So I do need some money. But what am I going to put in? I'm surely not going to put her medal in there. Because that wouldn't be okay. You can't do that. Are those war orphans weren't going to use that money anyway. Should we just prove this? All right, 0, 1, 0, 3. On this episode of Lockpicking Lawyer. Because Kate's a lawyer as well! It's super unlikely to be the last, like any of the higher numbers. Hey, Ophelia! Do you want to see what's in our trunk? I'd like to see what's in our trunk, but I can't get it open. This is professional stream. I'm sure Kate will let me know when I've got one right.
On this 17-hour episode of Kate Walker, the brute-forcing lawyer, we're going to get into this
Lock-picking lawyer! Thank you, Pixels. Oh, dear. Kate is a hardened criminal at this point. So, I think it fits her character arc. I think it's going to only need to do about 500 tries. And look how quickly we're going. 500 is going to take us, what, 5 minutes? Because I think it's unlikely that it's going to be later in the sequence. So guys, what's your favorite kind of milk? In America, you can buy armadillo milk. Oh, I remember what I was doing. Parrot milk. Ooh, do birds make milk? Semi-skimmed or full fat, Lou? Oh, lacto-free. How many lacto-free do we have in chat? I might run a poll for that. I'm kind of curious to see. Sorry, I shouldn't be slowing down this. But I am kind of interested. How many of you guys? Yeah, lacto-free is different than lactose intolerant, but I just want the lacto-free. You drink normal milk despite being slightly sick after normal milk. You know, that's fair enough. Your body should respect you enough to let you drink normal milk. Alienish!
I hope you're not brute forcing this.
No. No, why would you think that? I am checking the lock works. We are actually a locksmith. It's a really important job, and this lady, she called us in and she was like, oh, well, people keep breaking in to my trunk. Could you test out every combination to see if there is a like skeleton combination to get my trunk open? So that's what we're doing at the moment. You see, it's all perfectly above board. For 53 months, thank you. Intolerant, which doesn't stop me. I guess semi-skimmed is probably better if you're intolerant, right? Rather than, like, full lactose. I think sometimes as you get older, though, you can develop new allergies. You know, I developed a soya allergy. I've had friends that have developed shellfish allergies as they've gotten older. You know, I know what intolerance isn't an allergy, but, you know, I think sometimes your body just sometimes decides, I don't like that anymore. Actually, the thing you've eaten for your whole life, don't like it. We should have timed this as well. Ooh, 7 to 10 year cycles. Is it because it takes 7 years for your cells to fully regenerate? That's a science fact, isn't it?
I once did an escape room and we finished one puzzle really quickly because we only solved 3 of the parts and then brute forced the last 2 numbers. They should have made it more difficult to do that. Not my fault, lol.
Pixels, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, right? These number puzzles are way too easy to just brute force. I suppose the only person, though, when it's in like an escape room setting, you've paid for the escape room, so I suppose the only person that's going to be sad about that is you for like the only person you've ruined the experience for is yourself. God, I don't mean to sound like such a dickhead. But you know, like it's like for me, if I brute force this, I won't have found the actual answer. Yeah. I did start from 0. I did. Yeah. Actually, Draken kindly gifted me this game, so Draken's the one that loses out. Watching me brute force this. That their time is up. Bread. What would be the first thing that you ate if you could eat it? Oh no, reset the code for a locked drawer. Because I didn't know the code I actually set it to. I suppose it let you be in the mind of a burglar for a moment. Oh, a sour cream. Sour cream is so good. Yeah. I hope not, Harmer. Yeah, one brute force puzzle at a time. I'm actually debating going and taking another look around. I thought this would be a bit quicker. Oh, a peach or Rocky Road ice cream. It's like you're choosing between healthy and unhealthy. You're like, oh, I can have a peach. Or have some Rocky Road ice cream. Ooh, dairy-free vanilla ice cream. What is it? What is it? I don't think I've found a good ice cream alternative for myself. We tried coconut ice cream. I threw up after that. Because apparently I can't eat coconuts either. But I didn't know that before I ate the ice cream. I was suspicious because coconut milk was making me shit myself. But like shitting myself usually isn't a reason to totally discount a food. Yeah. Was that after? Sect, it was after. I thought the toilet paper incident was just the like nuts in the factory. Or that they'd use the outside of the coconut. Because you can be allergic to the outside of the coconut instead of the inside of the coconut. 70% of you are not drinking lacto-free milk. Wonder how many of you are just braving the non-lacto-free then. Yeah, coconuts aren't nuts. Well, so the toilet paper was a coconut toilet paper. And it was causing me some issues. We couldn't figure out where, like, what was the problem. And we looked on the back of the toilet paper and it said, if you've got an allergy to nuts, don't use this toilet paper. Maybe that needed to be on the front, just saying. But because coconuts aren't nuts, so I assumed that the allergy was coming from something else. You know? Yeah,
What you
coconut
failed to
scented
realize,
TP.
Badger, is that this game came out after you started streaming. All devs have now Badger-proofed their number locks by making the combination something like 988.
Oh, don't. I think I'll cry if we get into the 900s. Thank you, Pixels. Or they've badger-proofed it by making it unlockable. Like, you can't unlock it like this until you've found the answer. So my ass was really swollen and rashy, and we couldn't figure out why. Yeah, I try not to think about that sect. I'm just one problem at a time. Oh, chemical or mineral in the nuts that they're allergic to. Oh, that's so interesting. Rather than it being... Because I can't eat peas either, which are legumes as well. Legumes make me throw up. And I always thought that had to do with my allergy. It's kind of an ASMR stream. Or like a unboxing or a gambling stream. People love gambling. You know, when will it open? Why don't you all guess a number in your head that you think it's going to open on? And see how close you get. Trying to desperately make this more exciting. Yeah, we are nearly halfway, so that will be 500 combinations we've done. I said I thought it would open in under 500. Looks like I'm going to be wrong. 787. 83, sorry. Did it work, Jordan? Yeah, it worked. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how lactose intolerance works, is it? It worked? No way did it work. It worked! You can build a tolerance. Yeah, because allergies get worse every time you bother them. Keep that in mind, that you may go through 2 weeks of just shitting yourself and get nothing out of it. Yeah. Just make sure you pick the right end, Pixels. Develop a lactose intolerant because milk is such a big part of our diet as babies. Yeah, we stopped drinking it so much as adults. That's so strange. Yeah. Do you get Kinder Buenos in America? Kinder Buenos are, if I could eat almonds, that would be my first almond experience because they look nice. They're also in the shape of hippos, aren't they? Oh yeah, who knows if it was pretend? Imagine if she was just drinking oat milk the entire 2 weeks. Oh, come on. We made it to 500, lads. Kinder Bueno is made from human milk. I thought it was made from children. Like... yeah. We're going to get to the end of this and it's not going to open. Oh dear. I thought they just minced them. Oh, no, don't. No, eating a lot of food, if it's an actual allergy rather than intolerance, won't work. Don't do that. Every time you eat a food that causes an allergic reaction, the next time you eat it, it's going to cause a worse allergic reaction. Don't do that. Wow, it used to contain alcohol? Like what? Like, oh, a little Kinder Egg. Only 997 more combinations. No, only 500 to go. Only 500. Did I go round again? I think I did this again. Didn't I? Oopsies. That's what I'm slightly worried about, Pixels. That we're going to have to put in both. Or maybe it doesn't trigger until I do it. Like, until I've found the thing. Well, we'll find out, won't we? And you could all laugh at me. When I'm wrong. Hey, elusive. No, we're not brute forcing. We're just, like, testing out some bits and pieces. Just testing out. I'm also trying to make sure that I stop on each number. Yeah, no, I think it's a bit of like scum on the side that says 8. I don't think it actually says 8. We'll see though, if it triggers on 8. It is in the upstairs of the cabin. Wait, Lollip, you don't want to watch me brute forcing it? I've got to commit though. I don't want to know the code until I'm done. And then we'll go and find it.
After failing to open the lock, you go and talk to the woman on the balcony and she says, oh, that lock never worked. You just press the button on the side to open it.
You know what? I want someone to make a game that requires you to brute force every puzzle. And then when you can't, there's going to be one puzzle that you can't brute force. And you have to find the answer to it. Yeah, I want to cook on this one. I feel I need to brute force this. This is the game. This is the game to me. I think people would play it. They definitely get quite a lot of playtime out of it. We've done 500 combinations. Yeah, so I know we've got to look through the telescope. I know. I know we've got to look through the telescope, but I refuse. I desperately want to brute force it. Just imagine the dopamine hit I'm gonna get. That's what I imagine doing crack is like. I threw my coffee up earlier, so I haven't had my hit of anything today. So I need this. I know. This is the last thing holding me together. If it doesn't unlock, I'll just cry. So the whole thing was we couldn't find the money to put in the telescope because the telescope needs money in it. I'm worried it was, what did Pixels say? 783. I'm just going to try 783. Just... Okay, it's not cool. That's fine. I was worried for a minute it was going to be... Yeah, we couldn't find the money. If you guys want to tell me where the money is, that's fine. I don't mind being told that. Yeah, I didn't know whether they expected me to use their medal, but that seems really rude. Hey, Hyle! Good morning. Week is halfway through. Happy hump day. We only have, what, 250 more combinations to go. Less than 250 combinations. What about the other code? Well, I'm presuming it'll tell me for this one. And then we'll go find the other code the legit way. Yeah. Yeah. We just need this one. I just need my dopamine from it. Damn!
Hello, weenies. Look at Twitch, now back at me, now back to chat, now back, to me. Sadly, this mayonnaise is expired, but if you watch my ads, I can afford another bottle.
What if
Look
you miss
down,
the
back up.
unlocking?
Where are you? You're on YouTube, where
How's
you
it gonna
can
be
subscribe to your
sad?
favorite streamer. What's in your hand? Back at me. It's the anime figure you've always wanted. Look again, the anime figure is now a mouse. A mouse that you'll use to click follow on twitch.tv/Captain Badgertail. I'm in Switzerland.
You didn't miss it unlocking. No, I haven't had mayonnaise in quite a while, actually. Greg made me some mayonnaise, which was really nice. But I haven't had like a bottle of mayonnaise. No, I'm like a mayonnaise. I've been to mayonnaise rehab. Mayonnaise started making me sick, so. Hey, Derek. Good morning. You can hand make mayonnaise. It's really good. 100 attempts before I realized there was a latch. No. What did you do then, John? Did you just look up the answer? Yeah, you've got to emulsify it. I think mayonnaise is quite similar to hollandaise. But I used to put mayonnaise in my coffee.
I don't know about a species of flowering plant in the family Amaryllidaceae, with edible leaves and flowers commonly used as herbs and vegetables, known as chives, but I'm feeling 35.
Honor, thank you very much. Thank you. I was going to say 25. I was going to dock you 10 months. Very much, Honor. Honor, how does it feel to be back 35 months old? Again, watching me brute force a lock. Oh, it wasn't plot essential. I think I would have stubbornly opened it. Anyway. Would have taken forever, though. I hope it tells me when I've got it. I really thought this was only going to take me 5 minutes. I'd say it's taken 10. Maybe VOD watchers might have to tell me how long it was. I really thought it would be in the first half. Yeah, we're getting quite far in that it's not. No, because now I know it's got to be a 9. I know it's got to be 9, unless it's not unlockable until you've found the numbers the correct way. Has to be at 9. No, I don't want to hear the sad truth. You gotta enjoy the ride. You gotta enjoy the dead brute forcing ride. The highs and the lows of the brute force. Will we get it? Will we not? It's like gambling. It's like a gacha game. We've only got 100 more. No, 70 more options. It's how I drag out games. It's how I get content. This is the content farm. Let's make it 999 in case somebody tries to brute force it. Stop. I should have tried it first. $40 more.
Once we get round to 000, we just start again at 001 to double check we didn't miss some.
Yeah, I am slightly worried that I've missed some. I'm worried that, like, you can't just do that. Because what if it... So I've been stopping on each number. Yeah, you asked if I was slow, Lolo. I'm not slow. I just end up spending my time doing shit like this. I did. Nobody mentioned 420 when it came up, though. Okay, this is the last 10, lads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's try. Okay, so clearly it's locked until I actually hate it when games do that. I know that's like, oh wow, little baby brute forcer gets annoyed. I actually do hate it when games do that. When they stop you from brute forcing it like that, because it's not very realistic, is it? Because if this was real life, I could have brute forced that. Brute force is a real life combination locks. People just send them in. Yeah. I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. I don't think you can brute force it. Right. You lads, you tell me that first number. Tell me the number. I know you guys, I know some of you know it. Tell what number am I looking for? 1? Get out of here that it's 1. Same, Rachel. I just wish it, like, I hate it when games stop you from doing it. Is it 1? 0? 160? Is that the number? This cannot be 1. 160. I don't think I missed any. I certainly wouldn't have missed 16. Yeah, 1 is left. Yeah. I can't use the telescope. I need money. Kate's like panhandling. Left. Is it 0? Right. I'm looking it up. There's too many numbers in chat. Where am I? Okay. This is Syberia 4. For combination. What is this? Trunk combination lock? Oh, I'm getting spoilers. Where even am I? In the, like, lodge? Okay. I can't find it. The internet's not quick enough for me. Right. I would love the codes, Ophelia. I would love the code. I've just turned back around. I'd love the codes. I just want to know if I could have brute forced it. Or whether I did something wrong. 072. And 108. Okay. That would have been such a good, like, easy brute force. Okay, and what if I put in the other one as well? 108. I'll cry if this works. Yeah, if you have to do both at the same time. Oh! Thank you. That would have taken how many tries. I'm crying on the inside. I'm so so mad. I couldn't find a coin. I couldn't find a coin for the shitty telescope. 1 million. Right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for believing in me. Giving me the answer. Oh my god.
No doubt Yunta must have written this. Summer 1937.
I wanted to search the coffer.
Dana worked here.
What do they mean I didn't search the coffer?
I filled my last diary last night. Ordered another one, but still waiting for supplies to be delivered to the refuge. Using an old envelope in the meantime. Today invited Dana for a chat after her shift.
Ugh! Sorry. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Gotta let things go. Just annoying that it was like search the coffer and then I wasn't able to search the coffer. It just
I'd like to know what Leon sees in her.
Fine.
I've never seen him so smitten. Thanks for popping up, Dana. How did the shift go?
Fine. Same as usual.
Just finishing up here, then I'll make us a nice cup of tea.
Oh, cup of tea.
Wow. That looks futuristic. What is it?
Ah, that little baby is my viewer.
I wonder if we
That's
could
why
have
it
brute
goes in
forced
the
it.
coffer.
What does it do?
I use it to
If
put
we'd,
together and edit the rushes.
The what?
Done both of them
Rushes,
separately, but
in
at the
other
same
words, the
time.
strips of
Might have been a
unedited
bit
footage.
quicker.
I finished today's selection.
It would have been
so
silly
be
though.
a
You
dear
guys
and
would have been
put
here
it
for
in the
hours.
coffer, would you?
Hey,
I
Darth.
would if I knew how.
Oh, just turn the key in the lock.
Thanks to the document found by Kate, you can relive events in the past as it describes. Use the information Dana gained in the past to progress with Kate. Press L and...
Looks like I'm out of options for now.
Cool. I just want to
should
have
check on
another
what
look.
Dana did in 1937 while she was here. It might show me a way to open the coffer.
Wait, it says... There's the films.
This one says Lenny, director. So I guess Lenny did get to make her film after all. Vaughan Refuge, 1937. Yunta's films, taken during the summer Dana worked here.
Oh, Lollip, are you going to TwitchCon? That's fun. Are you looking forward to it? Right, I want to put the film with the thingy that we got. We just need a projector, I guess. See, we've got a take-up reel. Yeah, but I was wondering if you did them separately but together because they wouldn't have been... Yeah, I suppose... It's unlikely that it would have been 00000 something, you know? Because if you treat them as two separate numbers...
The key Yunta asked me to hide.
Dana, be a darling and put the key somewhere safe. You can't be too careful with these mountain people, especially with that little Lenny sniffing around my equipment all the time.
I don't denounce her.
Where do you normally put it?
I have a little hiding
I
place
think keep
over
it
there.
quiet. Oh, this is really cool, though.
Is this where you want me to put the key?
Yes, there's a dear.
It's a Yunta's key should be safe in there.
That's pretty... Like, I like that we're doing stuff in the past and then... now we can find
Just
it
need to
in the
finish
future.
preparing for the filming tomorrow, then we can chat away to our heart's content. If you could just fetch me a new roll of film from the darkroom, then we're done.
I think that sounds like a stream you guys would have probably quite liked, you know, whole stream of just brute forcing a... That sounds like good content.
Get away!
Oh, a rat! How cute! Are you looking forward to it, Lollop? Let's unlock the coffin.
Did you take this picture?
Of course.
Fun. I guess this is where she's
Herr
staying.
Gustav's radio. Looks like he customized it, probably to compensate for the wave disturbance due to the mountains.
Yeah, it does make me wonder who's going to be doing Syberia 1 remake. Ah, yes, we'll just do the cape. You hear the music? It's the, like, hands music.
I'll need a key to open it.
There we go.
Where can I find the combination for the mechanism?
Well, let me tell you, Kate, where we're going to find that. It is a 4-1, which is significantly harder. We're not going to. Oh, it's up to me. Okay, sure.
Darn it. The end of Yunta's notes. Impossible to know what happened next.
Well, I probably want to... Well, it's 4 four-sided dice.
I'm sure there's more for me to do here.
Don't want to break my neck, thank you very much.
So 4 four-sided dice. Yeah, I did think that maybe it would be one of each. Yeah. We also have those rolls of film as well. Apparently, what happened to the ostrich people? Yeah, because we didn't know what was going to happen to them on the way back, did we? This is the only thing we can look at. Is there, like, any clue? I don't know where I'm supposed to find this, actually. honored Walker as their hero. I feel like if I was actually honored as their hero, they would have gone to more effort finding me. Shall we assume that it's one of each? I think if we want to brute force this, we'd have to do it properly. I don't see where the combination could be. So what, we're going to have to do this all the way around, this one. And then you'd have to do one here, right? And then all the way around. No, I think I'm actually upset I have to brute force this. I don't really want to. It's probably going to be quicker though. As long as we remember mountain is always neutral. I think I'm going to get pretty confused pretty fast. I'll go round. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. It's kind of thrilling though. Let me do one of these. Okay, got it. I've got it. 1. What am I doing? No, this one. I don't know how you're supposed to find it. I've looked all around the room. Nothing came up. I looked in the past and she said nothing. There's nothing new in the past. So go back to the present. Like there's nothing left to do. This is going to be much quicker though. I'm nearly done already. I think I'm nearly done. Oh, we didn't need to do this. So I'm done with this one. And that means I'm done with this one. So we've got to go onto that. Do this all the way around. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much. Alexandruk the Great. Thank you. I said I was nearly done, but actually... Need to find a clue. Is it an easy to find clue? I didn't see anything that jumped out at me.
And in the cool darkness of this room, we see the humble brute forcer. Their life is one of persistence and stubbornness, with just a small reward at the end of a long day's lockpicking. They may not see their family for weeks at a time at the lock.
I think it's also because, like, I feel like we're nearly there. That, you know, I have to finish it now, right? I have to see it through. Oh, come on. I must be so close. Every time I wind onto when we've got 4 different ones. No, the best puzzles are the ones you can brute force. I refute that. I like puzzles that you can brute force because I feel like they're more realistic. Like, because if this was real life, if this was genuinely real life, this is what I'd be doing. If I found a chest I needed to get into, this is what I'd do. I would have given up a long time trying to find any code or anything. I would be sat there. Puzzle boxes require precision. I am precisely brute forcing. Poison darts. Dear. Oh, I wonder if they have made it harder. I reckon this is it. Oh, I really thought it was. Because I feel like it's going to be one of each. I think I'm hitting all the combinations as well. This is like it's a good tutorial on how to brute force these puzzles. I'm just helping you guys help yourselves. So it would be 4. So there's 4 sides to each of these dice. And there's 4 blocks. Which presumably maybe 16 times 16. So 1,000 maybe, 1,600. It can be, oh, what, 4 to the power of 4? So what's that, JC? Last one, lads. Oh, don't get overexcited, Badge. 256. Easy. We literally just did 1,000 combinations. 256. It's like armadillo's milk to us. I'm going to be upset if we've gone past it. Or it's a combination that I didn't do. I do like the music, though. This might work. Don't make me excited, Hammer. You say that it might work. I'm like, oh, yeah, it might. It really might. My heart's starting to beat faster as well. This is like high octane gameplay. It is calming. I'm quite, like, feeling quite calm. You'd retract your previous statement? Why? Why? Did I go past it? Do you know the answer and I've gone past it? Can it be the last 5%? Yeah. I am slightly feeling a bit worried now. Because I didn't think that it would be a double, but now we're... Imagine if it's all goats. It's not going to be all goats, is it? I did all the combinations. I did all of them. Did I miss one? Did you guys notice that I missed one? It's weird that it wouldn't work. I just literally don't see anything to do unless I go...
That's a lot of equipment you have there. If you don't mind
They
my
did
asking,
just tell me
how
there
do
was
you manage
nothing
to
more
pay
to do
for it all?
here.
Oh, that's easy. Especially when you know a few generous patrons of the arts, dear.
Did you take the photos of the athletes? You're not often lonely then.
Well, look at our sweet little waitress. Doesn't she have a saucy mind? It's called art, dear. My work aims to explore every facet of youth and the vitality of bodies.
I bet it does.
I kind of do almost want to know the combination because I want to know if I could have brute forced it. But let's say no. Let's try and find it the legit way. Because despite the game telling me there was nothing more to do here, there is.
I love your photos.
No, we couldn't look at the combination.
Well, they each represent an element of
It's shut, or it did shut.
and flora I've
Oh my god,
photographed
okay.
recently. I use them as a sort of checklist.
So it's going to be this order.
A checklist, huh?
Mountain. Stream. Goat. Flower. Oh. Goat, flower, mountain. Goat, flower, mountain.
Here are the film rolls Yunta asked me for.
Goat, flower, mountain, trees.
All these newspaper clippings mention
The game literally told me there wasn't anything else I could do.
Their influence is growing among the population.
I passed it. Did
Now
I
that
not
I've had the
stop on
misfortune
it?
of meeting
Oh, it
Herr
didn't work.
Hesse
Okay.
here, I understand his concern.
The game told me there's nothing more to do here. I just believed the game.
Darn it. The end of Yunta's notes. Impossible to know.
Wanted me to suffer. Yeah, I was convinced that there must have been something earlier that I missed and I can't now get down the stairs. Or there must be something that I'm missing in this time period that I just can't, just can't see. So what was it? Go. Will Bread write it? Goat flower mountain tree. So when Bread's written it down wrong just to mess with me. I am Raziel. How are you doing? You having a good Wednesday? Middle of the week? Hump day? You should have, Brett. I believed you 100%. Okay, what do we got? Oh, put off film reel? Oh, hello. Oh, this is cool. I like this a lot. This is so cool. Yeah, I'm about to watch some really old film. That's a good day to me. I do really like old photographs. It's like one of my favorite things. Yeah, sorry about the flickers. They're quite... Oh, there he is! Do you think she added this music to the film, or do you think it's it's like a vlog? Like and subscribe. Oh my god, she's so pissed! I love how normal it seems, though. Oh, it was his terrible painting. The painting's not bad. It didn't look like her when yeah. She knows it doesn't look like her. Why she's laughing. Okay, do I have to put away my mess, or are we just gonna... I don't want to watch it again. I'll cry if this is the button presses to make...
I've already seen this.
Oh, thank God.
Interesting footage. Let's see what's on the other reel.
My muse. A beautiful furry lady with a cowboy hat on. You guys. Oh fuck! I'm living it, lads. It is indeed a video game. We are gaming right now. I'll let you know when the flickeries are over, if anyone doesn't want to be. They are quite, quite something. Oh, this is the younger lady, I think. You know, when she steals the stuff. So I expect she's filming it now. The lady that's down, the old lady that's downstairs, she used to steal some of the film camera stuff. I guess it's been up in an attic for years, so it would have loads of dust on it. Oh, we're moving. We're moving, we're grooving. Yeah, she said she wanted to come back for the equipment, but never did. That's the dad. Oh, we're gonna get a nice reflection. We're peeping in someone's bedroom! Oh, no, okay, never mind. Nah, that would be weird. Oh! No, we are. So they were having some kind of argument.
Lenny didn't say she filmed a fight between Dana and Leon. I'd better go back and see her to find out about it.
I think we're in Austria, Frankie. That's our... Or, like, legally distinct Austria. Austria with a Y. Just when it gets good. Oh my God, get down the stairs. Yeah, she was probably just cold. Didn't have a shirt. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Seth. Like, how many times do you, like, argue with people? And she's supposed to remember? Lenny didn't realize she filmed Donna on the toilet 60 years ago.
Demoiselle Lenny, I saw the film you shot of Dana and Leon.
So Junta kept it. She got so cross when she discovered I'd rummaged through her stuff. She most certainly had secrets of her own, that one.
And what's wrong with that?
I know it was
Lenny?
ages ago, but can you recall what happened between Dana and Leon that day?
You do like flogging a dead horse, don't you, Fraulein? But as you please. Since Junta never let me use her camera, I decided not to ask her anymore. Like that, she couldn't say no, could she? And that's when I heard them arguing.
I do like the camera work in this game as well.
How could you agree to this, Leon? How could you?
I told you I had no choice. The local guide for Badgertail can't do it anymore. He got injured.
Why don't you just refuse then? It's their stupid expedition, not yours.
Look, Dana, I didn't want to tell you, but...
But what?
Frank Huss, that brute from the other night. He's the one that made the call here. In other words, he's taking revenge by sending me to the other side of the world with the Origin expedition. And he said that if I refused, something might happen. Not just to me, but to you as well.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You're a Vegarian and so are your parents, right? Well, Huss says it won't be long before the Brown Shadow is
So
in power,
nosy.
and he made it clear that something was brewing, and that you and your parents would be first on the list.
What list?
I don't know, but it can't be good. Then he said that other Vegarians would follow.
Dear God.
Dana, darling, the world's gone crazy. Promise me you'll be very careful. It will be all right if you just watch yourself and what you say. I've asked Junta to stand by you just in case. It won't be long, darling. Half a school year at the Music Academy. I'll be home for Christmas. Promise.
Oh, I don't think he's going to be home for Christmas.
My pretty Edelweiss.
Don't call me that. You know I don't like it.
It's true, though. That's exactly where you are, my pretty Edelweiss.
If you keep that up, Leon Kobatis, I'll find you a nickname too.
Go on, then.
All right.
Shithead. Sorry. It's not such a good one. Shithead, it doesn't seem to be an option. I feel like Alpine Lover is a bit... Alright.
Your nickname will be Alpine Lover from now on.
All right, but maybe you ought not to say this in public.
Oh, feels bad though, he's having to leave. It's a shame he can't take her with him, but I know she's got to go to the academy.
There, Fraulein Walker. That is all I have to say. I hope this time you have what you need to continue on your journey.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. But there is just one more thing. You mentioned a music academy? They must have ledgers and archives. Maybe I'll be able to find out whether Donna
good.
left
We get
an
to go to the
address there.
music academy.
Well, it hasn't moved. It's still in Vargan. Go to the musicians' district. It's right next to the musical square. That's all I can tell you. So if you don't mind, Fräulein.
Yeah, we do feel a
Thank
bit
you.
like
And
Columbo.
that's where I'll continue my search.
That we're like, oh, just one
Is
more
it
thing.
really worth your while to keep looking for Dana? Is it not just another pipe dream, Fräulein? I get the impression there have been others.
Well, I think we've been quite
prefer to look at it
successful.
as a calling. Besides, I don't have much choice. Thanks to you, she's a part of me now.
As you wish. I hope you find what you are looking for.
Thank you. Again.
We saw the mammoths. We saved the ostriches. Yeah, I don't know if
I've
the
got
design
everything
for the
I need
wheelchair
from you, I
is
guess. Best get back to the guest house.
the best
Get some
design.
rest. I'll go to the music academy first thing in the morning.
They could have just made it like a chair, but they made it a person. Return to the tram. Off we go. Yeah, we found the old man. Pretty well. I don't think that we've had many pipe dreams that we haven't succeeded. I think it's because it was built by the Vorarlbergs, and the Vorarlbergs liked automatons, so everything's got to
found her,
look
my
like
sweet
an
Katusha.
automaton.
The girl in the painting. Her name is Dana. Dana Rose.
That's nice, Kate. Real nice.
I'm gonna find out who she was, just like I promised you.
Nothing more than a good old adventure to forget your grief, I guess. You should go, Kate, or you're gonna miss the tram.
I really like her voice actor as well.
There will always be a train for you.
Because of the train in the first game. Kate just loves trains. Katusha. Yeah, we didn't know her very long. They did do the typical thing of just like kill off in the first 5 minutes, but I cared about her. I think they did a better job than most. I was wondering if this guy is going to be Leon. I do like a train. Yeah, we had the funicular in the last game. And this is kind of a funicular, isn't it? It goes up a... Oh, I always forget that I'm in control and I'm just not just here to watch the cutscene. Oh, it looks nice, doesn't it? Lit up at night. Wondering how she figured out the combination for the trunk. Wow, I just heard a voice from above that told me.
Oh, gosh. What a day.
I think that's our bike, isn't it? Yeah, that's a 360. Oh, that's like a slideshow of our bike. All right.
I hope Oscar's okay, wherever he is.
Probably still
I'm not
maniacally
abandoning
laughing
him. I
through the
just need to
sewers.
find him.
Is this the... Yeah, like Game of Thrones. I think was really good because it showed they weren't afraid of killing off important characters.
Closed. It's late. Frau Wagner must have gone to bed.
Yeah, I think there are good ways of doing it and bad ways of doing it. You know, I think a lot of games don't make you care about the character before they kill them off, or that before they force you to save them. Because, like, I can't be bothered to save someone I don't care about. Like, that sounds like a them problem. Fuck them, right? Oh, check out the latest discoveries. Well, fuck, didn't do that. Oh, I assumed you were rooks. I wonder if Kate has any pajamas, or do you think she just sleeps in her clothes? Oh, they're different. Sag. I think that's the melody our mum used to play us. Yeah, I think it's all subjective. Like, some people care about the lady's brother in control. I didn't. So I found the story wasn't so gripping to me because I was like, I don't know why I know he's supposedly our brother, but they haven't given me any time with him to get to know him. Oh, get out. Are we playing as young Kate in our mum's house?
Is that you, Katie?
Yes, Mom! I mean, who else can it be? Looks like Mom's friends came over again last night. She's been seeing them a lot since what happened to Dad. Maybe too much. Come on, I've been cooped up in my room for hours.
It does
Please,
give you
pull
heavy
my
rain,
hair out
doesn't it?
Trying to figure out the math problem Miss Wormwood gave us. I deserve a break, right?
Mr. Richard Walker.
Another letter for Dad. Last time it took Mom days to find the strength to open it.
Oh, I loved Heavy Rain.
Grandpa and Grandma from New York gave it to me for my last birthday. I really ought to read it, or at least dog-ear the pages so it looks like I did.
Hey, Hayley Snello. Our dearest Sarah, your father and I would like to express our deepest sorrow at what happened to Richard. We are worried about your welfare, darling Sarah. You might be a fully grown adult, but we still worry about you. We wanted you so much. You were our miracle child, so even now, as a young woman with a daughter of your own, her own, it is hard for us to see you suffer. You have always been our pride and joy. Just remember, darling, we are here for you. Should you need us, we will be here for you as long as we breathe. We shall be with you whatever happens in the spring for your birthday. Remember, just let us know if you want us to stay with you for a while until you are back on your feet, and we shall be down as fast as you can say Jack Robinson.
The piano that Mom ordered will soon be here. Couldn't bring myself to tell her that I wanted a drum kit instead. Mom bought those again.
I was kind of hoping the pills would like jiggle about.
Wow. I hope I get to travel around the world too when I grow up.
Nice house.
Oh, hello, Munchkin.
Hey, Mom. We haven't seen Grandpa and Grandma for a long time. Mom says they'll probably come over from New York on her birthday.
Yeah, it was only $7,000 in the 80s.
Is everything okay, Katie?
Bit of a strange layout, though.
Mommy, can I go out and play with Olivia?
That depends on you, Munchkin. Did you finish your homework?
Yeah.
Yeah? More or less.
So I can come check it then, right, Katie?
More or less.
Actually, it looks too cold to go out. I think I'll stay in.
Just what I was thinking.
Yeah. Olivia's the one that's going to
Not
steal our
fair.
boyfriend. Can we go back upstairs?
Come on, I've been cooped up in my room for hours. Jeez. Pulling my hair out, trying to figure out the math problem Miss Wormwood gave us. I deserve a break, right? Looks like Mom's friends came over again last night. She's been seeing them a lot since what happened to Dad.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's just
too much.
Yeah, obviously this is a very nice house. But it's odd how it goes hallway, but you're kind of eating in the hallway. And then into like a strange kind of conservatory. The letter. We can't do the homework. Like strange kind of sunroom conservatory. No, I don't think we knew how our dad died. Being so offended by the Dan Olivia thing. I was so invested in it as well. Oh, there it is. No, I don't think we knew how our dad died. I don't think so. Yeah. We've explored everywhere, so.
You forgot your music box.
Be careful with that, please, Munchkin.
Nah, rich people have really plushy sofas, Sack.
Where'd this come from?
Really plushy
I already
asses.
told you. Your grandma and grandpa gave it to me when I was little.
Doesn't look like it's from New York, though.
I don't know. Must have been in the family forever.
just love it.
You've always liked it, ever since you were little.
Will you give it to me when I'm big?
Maybe, if you're a good girl, when I get old.
So when will that be then?
Later, Katie.
Yeah, I think Dana's gonna either be our grandmother or our great-grandmother.
But when?
In a very, very long time, I guess. When I'll be gone.
Probably not a good idea to call Olivia, because surely our calls could get...
What the hell? You want me to call you Olivia? Fine. I've survived worse criticism. I shouldn't put it off. I better call Olivia while I have the courage.
She wanted me to have some introspection. No, I haven't played Amazon. I've seen the new one, though, and it does look really good. Dan cheated on me. Who would have guessed?
Who do you think you are, Olivia Foster? It's easy to judge and lecture me from New York. You know nothing about what I've gone through, of what I've had to endure since leaving Hans.
They wanted me to have some introspection, but I don't know where to sit down and be introspective.
This is not the time to surf the web. If I don't call Olivia now, I never will.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where to have introspection. Oh, literally right there. Okay. Maybe it'll get Kate ready for it.
Don't know why I should be so nervous about making a simple phone call. I mean, hey, I've crossed Europe, been in all sorts of danger, and yet look at me here. I'm worrying about talking to my former
The phone does look surprised. I love that style of
I
phone.
think I used to spend my life on the phone gossiping
Oh.
with her. So what do I risk? Criticism? The
How
one
do
who
we
missed
know
her
Olivia's
mother's
going to be
funeral
awake?
Because she was breaking rocks at the bottom of a mine. In any case, Olivia hasn't stopped criticizing me ever since I left Valladolid on Hans Vorarlberg's train. I'm the one who should be criticizing her. I mean, come on. Isn't she the one who took advantage of my absence to get her hooks into Dan? Now look at me, mulling over old grudges.
No, well, come on. I think
That's
your
exactly
best
what
friend
I
stealing your
wanted to escape
fiance
from
isn't
when I
like just
decided
a
to go with Hans
grudge.
in his train to Syberia.
It's
And
not
then there was
like...
the departure with the Yukon
Yeah, get
tribe,
over it, Kate.
their seasonal migration. Come on, Kate, for Christ's sake, stop procrastinating. Just make the darn call and get it over with.
Oh, okay, so it's probably nighttime. All right, let's go. Get Greg to run your stream. Grippers, JC. Kate does have her grippers out. She didn't bring slippers. Oh, I'm actually like quite nervous. They've done this really well. It just goes to voicemail.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Canton, is that you? Who's there, please?
Got your letter, Olivia.
Kate, I sent it 2 years ago.
I know. Things have been complicated.
Complicated? I see. And so when are you coming back to New York? You know, to visit your mother's grave?
You know I can't come back, Olivia. I'm still wanted by the police over the sale of the Vorarlberg factory.
Oh, I haven't forgotten, believe me. If only you knew how much the accusations hurt your mother. Visits from the police, the requisitions...
I don't know why we're calling her.
Too. And yet the poor woman never stopped hoping that her daughter would come back one day. Or at least call to help her in her final days.
I'm calling precisely because I do care. It's just that ever since Katyusha's death and escaping from the mine, well, things have been, yeah, complicated. And then there's the woman in the painting, Dana.
What are you talking about, Kate? Just listen to yourself. None of what you're saying makes any sense.
Olivia, please.
Kate, Okay, listen to me. I thought you had plenty of time to think about how you abandoned all of us. Me, your mother, Dan, or even that poor Mr. Canton. And maybe felt at least some remorse. But I guess I was dreaming. All you do is keep chasing castles in the sky and ignore those who care about you.
Do I? I don't know.
Are you done?
Oh, Kate. I should have known. And I should never have asked you to call me. Goodbye, Kate. I hope you find whatever it is you've been looking for these past 3 years. One thing's for sure, though. You wanted to be alone. And that's how you're gonna stay.
I don't like her. I don't know. I didn't have a choice, Haley. I had to call her. I would have been so mad. No, but Kate didn't even know her mum had been diagnosed with anything. She had no idea. She literally was trapped in a labor camp for a year in Russia, digging up salt. Yeah, they're mad at her, which is just... She was literally in a labor camp. She could have sent some of that salt back home. She could have just gotten salt back home, though, Bread. Why does she need to be mining it in Russia? Like, just get your salt from, like, Walmart, Kate. Yeah, it's too much drama, right, Darren? Yeah, I feel like Kate should have said that on the phone, though. Oh. We're just going to be sitting looking at Kate's ass.
Okay, let's go, kiddo. Another day, another page.
I don't know why Kate didn't say that on the phone though. Like,
a new day in Vaughan.
I get that
I
she
must take the
shouldn't
tram
need
that
to
music
justify
academy,
herself.
where Dana Rose was a student in the 1930s.
And
With a bit of
she
luck,
clearly feels quite
Dana
guilty
kept her
about it. But I feel like I would lead with, oh, you know, well, I was trapped in a labor camp in Russia mining salt, which is why I couldn't come back. Just, you know. Yeah, it's a pretty good excuse, eh? Wacky. What a wacky phone call. All right. Are we... This is a good time to... This is a good time. Oh, it's actually on the dot as well. It's a good time to save. Woke up, new day. And whose fault is it that you got put there? Yeah, well, to be fair, it was my own fault. Really. It was kind of our fault. Not a good time to save. You gotta come back on Friday. I don't know whether we'll do Syberia on Friday or a different game. No, I haven't decided what I fancy on Friday. Syberia is so heavy. It's like, oh, you know, do we want to play it on Friday or do we want to play something else? Yeah, I'll try and call more often, right? I should have sensed that my mother had been diagnosed and was... We did beat Duck Detective. I'd really recommend it. It was really good. It was really enjoyable. I think not as strong as the first one, if I'm being honest. I think not as good as the first one. I think it wasn't as funny as the first one. And... yeah, it finished a bit quicker, it felt like, as well. Felt a bit less to it than the first one. I like the first one. Oh, thank you very much for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I will see you on Friday for a video game of some kind. Something. Yeah, we'll play something. And then next week we'll play Syberia, probably. Very much. I think so, Bread. I think they might have tried to get it out quickly because Duck Detective 1 was so popular. But it's still good. I'd still really recommend it, especially if you can get it on discount. Even better, right?
Sometimes you just gotta leave all the bullshit behind and take a vacation far away from telephone drama.
Is that what we're going to call online drama now? Telephone drama. Thank you very much, Darren. Thank you. Have a good day, guys. Have a good Thursday.